And now we get word from the coach that Angel Reese is going to have a modified role.
Did you see what just went down with Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky? What looked like a routine lineup adjustment turned into pure chaos. Coach Tyler Marsh didn't just make a move, he detonated a bombshell. The spotlight suddenly on Camila Cardoso, while Angel, once the team's heartbeat, was pushed from center court straight to the shadows. And that was only the beginning.
New head coach Tyler Marsh is busy installing a different vision for Chicago's offense. The Sky plan to use second-year power forward Angel Reese much differently than how she was deployed in her rookie season.
In an instant, the Sky's hierarchy imploded. The double-double queen dethroned overnight. Angels fans didn't take it quietly. They erupted online, accusing the franchise of plotting against Hervev, trying to erase her record-breaking rebounding legacy before it even reached its prime. But was it strategy or sabotage?
Angel Reese preseason part 2. Let's get it. What they say about layups, harder than nuclear physics. Bang! She's a point forward now, and nobody's more excited than opposing defenses. Time for the vintage underhand scoopity shot from 3 feet. Yep, there it is. Bang!
Here's where things turn downright unsettling. Angel Reese, the face of determination, hasn't shown up at training camp since the news broke. The same player who built her name on sheer dominance is now being told to reinvent herself, taking mid-range jumpers despite a shaky 39.1% field average. It's not evolution, it's identity theft. Someone just flipped the channel on her entire career and she didn't get a say.
Chicago Sky's offense will no longer run through Kennedy Carter. Carter averaged 17.4 points per game in 2024, leading the Sky in scoring. Interesting. It should lead straight through, I believe she's what, 6'6"? Camila Cardoso down in the paint. That's who it should lead through. That's who it better lead.
The timing, ruthless. The shakeup came just days before the Chicago Sky was set to clash with Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. But Coach Marsh didn't tweak the lineup, he rewrote it. Angel's role isn't adjusted, it's erased and rebuilt. Fans are stunned, watching one of the WNBA's most polarizing stars forced into an unfamiliar mold right before the season even tips off. Is this genius coaching or a silent execution?
Sounds like they're going to pull her out further from the basket. And I wonder how her fans are going to feel about that. If she's further away from the basket, that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of, or as many, I would believe, offensive rebound opportunities for one Angel Reese.
Let's rewind the tape. Angel Reese wasn't just a player, she was a phenomenon. From LSU to the pros, she hunted rebounds like a personal mission. Her double-doubles weren't stats, they were statements. Remember that second pro game, 19 rebounds against Indiana. The internet went into overdrive. That night, her legacy was born. Now, the same fire that made her unstoppable might be what burns her down.
She's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't. It should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Camila to be able to rebound. And we know she can hit layups. We've seen them. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos.
Just when Angel Reese thought she'd mastered her lane, the Sky pulled the floor out from under her. They're asking her to step back from the basket, take mid-range shots. It's like asking Shaq to camp out at the three-point line. The paint, the very territory she ruled, is being reassigned. Now Angel's caught in a storm, deciding whether to adapt or rebel. Her release, slow, mechanical, unnatural. Every shot feels forced, like a square peg being jammed into a round rim as the shot clock ticks down. And time is running out.
Chicago Sky wanted to take mid-range jumpers. Okay. However, Marsh wants her to add more versatility to her shot selection by hitting mid-range jumpers 10 to 15 feet from the basket. She's working on being able to shoot off dribble, and when the play call is for a catch and shoot. Yeah, but what does that mean? Because she's... look, we've all seen videos of her practicing. She's got a very, very slow as syrup release out there. So that should be interesting against anybody that's got any kind of a wingspan.
Let's not sugarcoat a thing. Reese's shooting efficiency is well troubling. 39.1% from the field, and most of those shots are near the rim. That's not just underwhelming, it's a red flag flashing in real time. Instead of sharpening her strengths, the coaching staff is demanding transformation, a new identity, a new game. But here's the twist: while Angel's being pushed out of the paint, Camila Cardoso is being handed the keys to the kingdom, and the throne isn't big enough for both.
I think Angel's really good. I think she's really good, and I just think the team would be better if, you know, they anchored their defense around the elite defensive player and kind of ran their offense, maybe not through Camila because she's not going to pass it, but run their offense to the elite finish.
Yes, Camila Cardoso, the Brazilian powerhouse, has taken over Angel's sacred ground beneath the glass. The same position that built Angel's fame, her followers, her fire now, belongs to someone else. And the optics, brutal. Camila's rise feels too polished, too perfect. Almost like a marketing rollout wrapped in PR gloss. It's as if the Sky's future has been scripted, and Angel's name isn't in the next act. Coincidence or calculated replacement?
Julie Poe of the Chicago Sun-Times, Reese has yet to post up at training camp as she learns a new role for the offense. Oh, this should be very interesting. Quote, for Reese, that means adapting to a modified role that will tap into her full potential as a stretch four.
Angel's silence has become deafening. She hasn't been at training camp. She hasn't spoken to the press. Most pros see role changes as a chance to evolve, but Angel, she sees betrayal. She's disappeared, maybe sulking, maybe strategizing. No posts, no quotes. Just quiet tension that speaks louder than words. Is she regrouping for a comeback or walking away for good?
McDonald's sponsoring the first ever fry cook in the WNBA. Bag work is off the dollar menu, man. What is this junk? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And most importantly, Mother Teresa, Mother Nature, and Mother 2. I'm watching because of me too. Did you know a croissant's most important ingredient is butter? Yes, butter, butter, butter pecan.
Let's be brutally honest. This isn't about Angel abandoning her strengths. It's about her refusing to evolve. In today's league, you don't just rebound, you stretch the floor, create offense, move the ball. That's the new survival code. But Angel's still stuck in the old rhythm. Rebound, put back, repeat. And when that pattern's broken, she stumbles. The Sky aren't sabotaging her. They're surviving the evolution of the game. But the real question is, can Angel survive it too?
She's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't. It should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Camila to be able to rebound. And we know she can hit layups. We've seen them. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos of her hitting plenty of layups. That could be better for the offense.
And this conversation isn't about whether Coach Tyler Marsh made a bad call. It's about whether Angel Reese ever had the tools to evolve beyond her comfort zone. This isn't personal. It's basketball. A cold, calculated decision in a league that rewards adaptability and punishes stagnation. Modern WNBA offenses thrive on spacing, fluidity, and shot making. Forwards have to stretch the floor, or the floor swallows them whole. In this game, if you don't evolve, you evaporate. Interview 12, and then there's the timing. Just days after Camila Cardoso made international headlines with her national team, she's suddenly the new centerpiece of the Chicago Sky. Coincidence? Not a chance. Camila brings length, finesse, and global magnetism, everything the franchise wants to build its brand around. She's raw, yes, but raw with promise. Line her up next to Angel, and the contrast stings. Camila shows potential. Angel shows resistance. Reese fights like it's personal. Shea rebounds like she's avenging something, but the tape doesn't lie. Her offense is clunky. Her footwork, delayed. Her release, hesitant. She doesn't just need a shooting coach, she needs reinvention.
Will never post up again, but Marsh understands if the Sky want to build an effective offense, they need to start building out space in the half court. I don't hate that, to be honest with you.
The Sky aren't villains in this story, they're visionaries betting on the future. Camila Cardoso looks like a franchise cornerstone in the making. Angel Reese, she's teetering on the edge of becoming yesterday's headline, the player who refused to pivot while the league spun forward. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues to evolve, adapt, and elevate the entire WNBA with poise and production. She's rewriting the modern playbook, outscoring, outpassing, outperforming everyone without the drama. Angel's response, all tension, no transformation. The Sky are chasing versatility, Angel's chasing ghosts.
An offense where her primary goal was to post up. She made just 39.1% of her field goal attempts, and we know from 5 foot in, she was the most inefficient field goal percentage shooter.
Angel Reese made her name on pure grit, relentless rebounding, unmatched hustle, and fearless energy. But today's WNBA has cracked the code. Defenses pack the paint, dare her to shoot, and watch her rhythm collapse. Her greatest strength has become her greatest trap. Meanwhile, Camila Cardoso offers coaches a different kind of dream soft touch around the rim. Smooth movement, better spacing, and untapped versatility that screams future star. This isn't favoritism, it's evolution. And evolution never waits for those who stand still.
May also be fully aware that a massive hole in Angel Reese's game is the fact that she will catch a rebound and then proceed to put up 4 shots to make 1. Again, all the while, people around the perimeter were sitting back going, I'm open, throw me the ball so I can shoot an open 3. Nah, that ball's never coming back out. That's where the ball goes to die.
There's no denying it, Angel Reese is a marketing phenomenon. Her jersey sales explode. Her social media commands millions. She is a cultural force, but the court doesn't care about followers. The hardwood doesn't bend for fame. Games are won by players who deliver, not those who trend. Lately, Angel's numbers haven't matched her noise. The gap between hype and performance keeps widening and everyone's noticing. Her spotlight still shines bright, but her game is starting to fade in the glare.
Lie to you. I actually feel a little bit better about her standing back further away from the basket, shooting jumpers. I do, actually. Now that I've seen how bad her inside game is, it's still going to be interesting because her claim to fame is what? Double-double.
The silence speaks louder than any press conference ever could. Angel Reese still hasn't reported to training camp, and that absence says everything. Most pros would take a role change as a challenge, a chance to evolve. But Angel, she's treating it like identity theft. Being asked to step outside the paint and take a few jumpers isn't sabotage, it's survival. It's the coaching staff saying, if you want to be elite, you have to be complete. But instead of rising to it, she's resisting it. Her 39.1% shooting clip tells its own story. For someone who dominates in the post, that number is alarmingly low. So when the Sky ask her to expand her range, are they wrong? In today's league, one-dimensional play isn't bravery, it's extinction. Adapt or disappear.
But if she's already away from the basket, maybe that will force the hand. And again, Camila shoots much better from the field, much higher percentage, close to the back.
Coach Tyler Marsh, the rookie at the helm, is taking a gamble, but maybe courage is exactly what Chicago needs. His vision isn't to strip Angel of her power, it's to elevate the entire team. The Sky don't need a celebrity in the paint, they need a leader who can defend, score, and stretch the floor. But Angel's refusal to adapt is starting to reveal more about her ceiling than her stats ever did. Meanwhile, social media has exploded into chaos. Fans are furious, calling it betrayal, bias, even a conspiracy to crown Camila Cardoso. Comments flood in, trade her, set her free. The internet's burning, but at the heart of the storm it's still just basketball. A simple role shift that became a franchise earthquake.
Apparently, we got to talk about the conspiracy. The conspiracy surrounding Camila Cardoso. That the only reason why Camila Cardoso is, I'm pretty sure the only reason she's on the Sky, it seems, is to diminish Angel Reese. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to struggle to find a...
So what's really setting off the alarm bells? Simple Reese's silence. Her absence has turned speculation into wildfire. To fans, it feels like proof she's been blindsided, left hanging without support. And let's be real, who wouldn't feel shaken if told to abandon the one thing that defined their success? But the great ones, they channel that doubt into drive. They turn discomfort into dominance. Angel now stands at that same crossroads. Run from the challenge or rebuild from it.
Everything is you're already hearing them come out there and saying that she should request a trade because they've said Camila is their number one option. But let's be real.
Now the whispers are turning into shouts. Leave Chicago. Demand a trade. It's the perfect social media. Storm loud, emotional, lacking nuance. But underneath all the noise lies the truth. Angel's brand was built on double-doubles, on dominance in the paint. Move her further out, and that identity crumbles. No 15-rebound nights. No easy put. No viral stat lines. This isn't just about X's and O's, it's about power, perception, and who controls the narrative. The Sky want to reshape her into a modern stretch for someone who cuts, shoots, and spaces the floor. But whose vision is this really? Is it in Angel's best interest or the franchise's bottom line?
In all of this, I genuinely stand by the fact that there are people, so many WNBA fans do not watch basketball. And it's actually crazy seeing takes from people that literally, I can guarantee you, do not watch the sport, be amplified. Like Jenny.
Whatever happens next, one thing's crystal clear. This story is bigger than Angel Reese. It's a window into how the WNBA shapes its stars, how franchises balance fame with function, and how fast a rising icon can be redirected. The question now isn't what the Sky will do, it's what Angel will do. Does she evolve, adapt, and prove she's more than a rebound machine? Or does she cash in her fame and write her next chapter elsewhere? Either way, her decision won't just define her, it'll redefine what player autonomy means in women's basketball. So, is this the end of Angel Reese, or the start of something even bigger? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because this story is far from over.